Hey everybody, I've uh, I've been wanting to make videos for a little while now, and I figured this is as good a time to start as any. Um, you know, it's about 2 days since the shooting in Orlando happened, and I think that it's an important subject, obviously, for what happened, but from what we can learn from it, just as much. You know, prepping is prepping is like insurance. You prepare. I think people think of prepping and they think of, Armageddon and zombie apocalypse is the buzzword and what everybody kind of brings to mind. But, being prepared for situations, catastrophic situations, it doesn't just mean disease or natural disaster, any kind of unexpected, chaotic situation is exactly what this is designed for. What we do this for. So if you want to be prepared, then you got to be prepared for anything. And I think that Islamic terrorism, these radicals, ISIS, is just as big a threat as any threat I can think of. Things people talk about with prepping, you know, the super volcano or Zika virus or any of these other geological or bacteriological phenomenon, things that sort of are going to cause a chaotic event, economic collapse, you know, nuclear detonation and atmosphere. Those things are all things that we should be prepared for, obviously, but the likelihood of that happening is probably even farther down the list than the likelihood of a shooting event, whether it's a mass shooting like Orlando or just some random idiot on the street when you're at the grocery store or wherever. So you have to be prepared. You have to have your prepper mindset at all time. You have to be carrying. You have to be in condition yellow. It's the way I've always heard it. You get your color coordinated condition codes, just like DHS uses. But condition yellow, you have to always sort of have your head on a swivel, as they say. Be prepared. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. And I think this proves it. One guy with two guns, 49 people dead, another 50 in the hospital at this time. I'm not even going to bother to count him because he's pretty much proven that he's not worth counting. But, something like this happens, you have to learn it from it. Meaning isn't something you find in a situation. It's something you give. And so I think the meaning that we have to give this situation, these events that have happened, is to make sure that we're always prepared. You don't take anything for granted. You don't take one single day with your family for granted, because I guarantee you there's 49 people who would love to change places with you. You be ready. You be prepared. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family.